Hey guys, this is Precociously Undisciplined, and this is day 6 of my gardening adventure. I know I mainly showed my sprouts and how not to grow them in the first 5 days, so we're moving on, and I'm just going to give you a tour of the garden. So come along, guys. So I recently transplanted this. This is my little avocado tree. And it didn't take too well to the transplant at first, but I see some new leafage here. So we're just gonna leave this little lady alone. And moving on, this is spinach. I have no idea how to grow spinach. I literally just took store-bought spinach. I stuck it in dirt, thinking that maybe roots would grow. It's not, so we're gonna toss this. Ignore my puzzle, okay? First of all, we're missing a piece, but it's finished besides this piece. And I did have a frame for it, however, got damaged, and I have to send the frame back. So I'm gonna send that back and hit the local thrift stores, and maybe I can find a frame at a local thrift store, and I don't have to mess around with damaged frames anymore. But anyways, moving on. This is mint. I also just stuck a sprig of mint in the ground thinking it might grow roots. I'm not sure. It's still kind of green down here, but it is definitely dried up here. And I have more mint. We'll look at the root system here. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to root mint. I just took things I had on hand and kind of like stuck it in the ground to see if it would work. All right. I did not do research. And that's my first mistake. But I'm okay with that. I'm learning. I'm learning. All right. And over here we have tomatoes. These are going to be my tomato plants. So we have something. We have tomatoes and maybe an avocado tree, maybe. This is a potato. I cut up a potato that had some eyes and that little sprouts already. And I stuck her in here. So I'm going to water it and just kind of wait. Oops. And then I need to separate these when these get a little bit bigger. But they're already hitting the cellophane, so I think I'm just going to leave them like this. And this is going to be strawberries, hopefully. I'm not sure if I planted those correctly or not, but we're going to find out. And then I have my carrots and my celery that I wanted to grow to full seed and actually just collect the seeds from these. I have another avocado I'm going to sprout. I need to change the water on that. I have more spinach to toss. Yeah, this one's not doing anything either. More spinach to toss. So over here, this was a lemon tree. However, when I transplanted that, it did not take very well. So I need to start over on that. But look at the cute little lemon pot for the lemon tree. So now this has my green onions in it. This is my green onion planter. All right. And this are my mini bell peppers. Maybe I shouldn't do this over the puzzle. All right, let's take a look. So it's just a coffee filter. All right, we have some sprouts. Oh, they're molding. Are they? I wonder if I get them in dirt if they'll be okay. Maybe it's too damp in here. Okay, so we have sprouts. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. I'm gonna have to investigate. Okay, and so we're gonna put these back. maybe without the lid. And I need to get these. I'm not sure if I'm transplanting these or tossing these. I think I might just toss these ones. Or I'm not sure if that's normal. I'm not sure if sprouted veggies are supposed to look like that. I don't know. I've never gardened, okay? And these are jalapenos because I'm a little bit spicy. So I need some spice in my life. Oh yeah, you're supposed to do cinnamon on these. I forgot. So we're going to toss those and we're going to retry peppers another time. My jalapeno seeds. Okay, so back to the jalapenos. I just realized when you're trying to sprout seeds, I did see on TikTok, I don't know if that means it's real or not, but you're supposed to sprinkle some cinnamon on your seeds. So these are the jalapenos that have maybe are trying to sprout. They have not sprouted yet. So let's go ahead and do a little sprinkle. I'm not sure, but this is supposed to prevent the fungus that I think that I was seeing on the bell pepper seeds. I'm not sure if that's enough or not, but that's looks fine to me. So we are going to toss these other seeds and stick with the jalapenos. So these are going. Okay. And the last thing I planted is garlic. So hopefully I will have some sprouts of garlic here soon. It has not sprouted yet. So I don't know. I've always been able to grow garlic on my countertop. So I thought sticking it in dirt would make it happen faster, and it has not. So maybe I just need to grow it on my countertop. But I've been using it a lot of my garlic. And that's my tour of my little garden. And so far, the things we have going are the tomatoes, possible avocado tree, possible another avocado tree, and some green onions. So that's for sure what we have going. Then earlier today, my daughter spoiled me. We went to Fleet and Farm and Fleet. Here. Where'd we go? Fleet and Farm. We went to Fleet and Farm. So, I got 2 of these and a Monster for $31. And we're going to retry the sprouts. So, let's do a video of that. So, when I first did my bean sprouts in the dirt, I used a portion of this 16 bean soup mix, which the hand flavoring came in little packets. I just took out the flavoring, and it's just all beans. I could probably read. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to read all of the different varieties, but it's a 16 bean variety mix. I think this is $3 and some change. I don't remember, to be honest. But we're going to pour some beans in here. And we'll save a little for another batch in case this batch doesn't turn out. So we'll get these. And my first step is I'm soaking these overnight. So I'm soaking these. I need plenty of water because they're going to expand and absorb a lot of this water. So I'm just going to fill it pretty full. And this is going to be my beans. I need to do research, but I think you're supposed to remove the ones that float to the top. I need to double check that. Don't quote me. But I think I'm supposed to remove the ones that float. And once these start sprouting, I am going to use my lids. So this is my plan for my sprouts this time. So round 2 on growing bean sprouts. Wish me luck, guys.